The Red Sox got absolutely embarrassed last night by the Toronto Blue Jays, who they're fighting for a playoff spot against, a wild card spot to be more specific. They are now fifth after this loss in the wild card standings, behind the Rays, the Mariners, the Blue Jays, and now the Cleveland Guardians. And they're 3 games back of the Blue Jays currently for that last wild card spot, which is new this year. And coming off the All-Star break, this is how you play against the team you're fighting for a playoff spot against. It's just embarrassing, like I said. They haven't been playing well in Toronto against them so far this season partly because at least, they have a few unvaccinated players that if you go to Canada, you have to be vaccinated. So they're not able to go, so they can't play. The guy that is currently their closer, mostly, Tanner Houck, is unvaccinated, and he was doing well last time they visited, but he wasn't able to play because he didn't get the shot. And they lost 2 or 3 or 3 or 4, I believe, there. And they were blowing games late as well. And you also have Jarren Duran, who's a center fielder mainly. He was also unvaccinated. He was hot at the time, but he couldn't go either. So, if you're gonna possibly play them in the wild card, you want home field. So you gotta do well in Boston against them, and this is what they do. 28-5. Absolutely ridiculous. Nathan Eovaldi started this game. He was coming off an injury, to be fair, but I mean, even then, this is embarrassing. He's a good pitcher. He's like their second best pitcher, probably, behind Chris Sale, who's also injured, by the way, but you shouldn't be seeing this performance out of Nathan Eovaldi. 9 runs in 2 2/3 innings. First 2, he gave up 3 runs combined, and then third inning just went off the rails. 7 runs given up. And then 4 runs in the 4th, 11 runs in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, and then 7th and 8th, they didn't give up any, and 1 in the 9th. Absolutely, it's just insane. And part of this is also their bullpen. Like, Valdi only gave up 9 of those runs. I say only, but he gave up 9 of those runs. So, bullpen is on the hook for the rest of it. They have Austin Davis. They have Caleb Ort, Darwinson Hernandez, Diekman, Samara, and Sanchez. I think that's not even a pitcher. I think he's a position player. You think that's Yolmer Sanchez? Let's look. Yeah, it's Yolmer Sanchez, third baseman mainly. So the deadline's coming up. They need to get some arms in that bullpen. They have decent enough starting pitching and a lot of depth there, but they have even a few that could pitch in the bullpen, but it doesn't always translate. Like, you could be a good starter and then be a terrible reliever. So they have some depth in the starting pitching, but almost nothing in the bullpen. So they could flip a couple of those for better relievers, but I don't know if they want to. I mean, hearing what the management and John Henry, the owner, has been saying, I don't know if they're going to be buying at the deadline. Could even be selling. And there's really no reason you should be selling. You have, outside the bullpen, a good team. You should be able to make the playoffs, and in the MLB, really anything goes in the playoffs. You can be the last wildcard team and go to the World Series. I think in 2018 the Red Sox were a wildcard team and won. I might be wrong there, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they were. But an absolutely embarrassing loss by the Red Sox last night. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Share. I have another channel called The Thoughtful Outlaw, where I talk about news in the entertainment world regarding movies, video games, TV, and anything else I'm interested in the entertainment world. So check that out if you're interested, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.